everybody. On time, 8 o'clock. Yeah, on the dot. Yeah. Yep. What's going on, everybody? We're gonna see who's gonna be first in here tonight. We'll see who's gonna be first in here tonight, man. I'm actually on time, on the dot tonight. Easter Sunday, guys. Easter Sunday. Hope everybody made sure they went and hung out with somebody at church today. No, I didn't go today. I didn't feel like messing with all them people. But yeah. Yep, I didn't go. But yeah. Took a nice, did some other stuff today, man. We're gonna talk about that in a few. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a few. I don't know where everybody at tonight, but we'll see. I don't know. We will see. Oh, Joe Brown, #1. What's up, Joe? Happy Easter, man. Yeah, how you doing? Yes, sir. We got 5 people in here, 1 thumbs up. Red with the 20. All right, I don't know what happened, but anyway, we back. But yeah, I got interrupted for some reason. You know, it's always something going on. But anyway, hope everybody had a great Easter Sunday. I ain't do too much. No, I didn't go to church today because I really didn't feel like being bothered with all the, as my bishop used to say, the how did he put it? MC, what did he say? He used to say a lot of people only come to church on Mother's Day, Easter, and Christmas. But yeah, so so I didn't do nothing, man. Just chilled, took it easy. Y'all seen in my Instagram post and my Facebook post, I took old girl on a little drive today. I went out to Barrington, took Calibre Coffee. But a good friend of mine owns the shop. They said there was a little something going on out there by 8 o'clock, but I got out there probably like about 10:30. Just chill. Just took me a nice little drive, man. About 125 miles on old girl, because she hadn't been out the garage since a month ago, since the Tuna Galleria. So she been just sitting in the garage chilling. So it was a nice day today. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna take me a nice little drive and just do that and chill, man. I had a little fun on the way back, man. You know, it's always a little fun to be had, you know. With a C8 Corvette and a Alien with we had a little fun on the way back with a a C8 Corvette. I don't know, whether it was a Z06 or whatever, and a wide body Hellcat. We had us three. We had a little fun, little fun. Speed limit fun, but a little fun. Oh yeah, y'all know old girl can handle her own. So that's one thing about that old car. She ain't no punk. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, but I only play so long, then I just wave at them and let them go ahead on. Cause all that craziness, man, the foolishness out there, I ain't gonna do that. But I had a little fun today, though. So yeah. So yeah, I actually dropped a little short Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I'll probably put it on YouTube for Wednesday since I don't have a video. But never fear, guys. The season coming in, man. So I'm gonna be dropping some heat. The car show season has officially started. So I'm gonna be bringing y'all some new content. So that's what we gonna that's what we gonna do. Yep, that's what we gonna do. Yep. I'm gonna be finding some stuff, man. But like I said, y'all see I dropped y'all a little something, a little surprise last Friday, a couple days ago. Dollar, what up? Hey, Dollar. I talked to Aubrey and Brian. Brian did some work for me, man. So he said they just waiting on that little thing, and then they'll be ready to go for the season. He said it might not happen till about June. He said. So he said he was gonna let me know. So, see, guys, I'm talking in code because Dollar know what I'm talking about, and I don't want to say it on here, but yeah, he did some more work for me, man. So, yeah, he said they just waiting to get, yeah, they got kind of derailed, but they ain't lose faith though. So it's all good. So yeah, so he waiting on that. I had him fabricate a fence for me, cut a fence down. Yeah, I put a fence behind my house to keep the knuckleheads from running through my yard, and I got the 255-inch gates. They was too wide, so I called him up, and he came by, picked it up, and cut it down to like 32. Looked like it never, look like I bought it like that. But hey, that's my guy right there, man. But yeah, man, he said they was still working on it, so. He said about June, late May, early June. So, man, them chopped it up for a minute, man. I told him, I appreciate him doing that other thing for me with old girl. But, excuse me. But yeah, so we all good. Y'all hit that thumbs up on the way in, man. CJ in Texas, he used to go back to Texas for Easter. So, he in Texas. But I talk to him every once in a little while. So he always hit me up. We always talk. He might even jump in here tonight, tell me I'm fired. Who knows? But he in Texas though. But yeah, what's I gonna tell y'all? I had a nice drive today, man. Barrington is about 60 miles. So I think I put 127 miles on old girl, and actually, she just made a 215,000. I didn't catch it, so I could have, filmed it, took a picture. But I'm gonna try to do the even numbers anyway. I don't know, Leon Isaac. Your guess is good as mine. Last time I saw G Money talk to him was at Midwest Fest last year. That was in September. The dude work, man. He got a job, so he gotta, he gotta do what he gotta do. So y'all know I'm retired, so I just wait on the mailman first of the month. People that work, they gotta, hey, it's all good. I haven't seen him though, man. I guess he's doing okay. Um, like I said, last time I talked to him was in Indy. I haven't talked to him. Yeah, I understand, but like what I always say in here, people, YouTube is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And it's a lot of people that started YouTube, man, that they fell off. So, you know, and y'all know this is my way of not falling off every Sunday, because wintertime is over now, but I still got a couple of I got to go back to Gateway, guys, cuz when I was there last Saturday for their cars and coffee, I didn't take my car. Man, it's some stuff up in there I got to show y'all. For real. It's about four special cars that I got to show you guys. I'm going to try to get in there this week. I have a extra video. I'm going to just surprise y'all, but it's a couple of they always have some gems anyway. And I ain't been up there in a minute anyway, so but yeah. I promised dude I was coming. So but I've been doing a lot of other things, man, working on this and working on that and taking care of my doctors and all of that, so but yeah, I'm gonna go up there. Taurus, what up? I'm gonna go up there. Aunt, what's up? Happy Easter. I'm gonna put Easter edition in the title, but I'll do that later. Thanks, Leon. I appreciate it. But yeah, so actually, guys, I took my dentist, one of his G-Wagons, to Mercedes on last Thursday, right? And he got he got a service, which wasn't bad. It was like 400 and some. Oil change. They changed the air filter. They changed the cabin filter. They changed the oil. What else did they do? And they did a whole check on the car, right? It's a 2019 G-Wagon. So he got some stuff that, that he gonna have to take it back. The front differential and the rear differential need to be done. That's like $250 a piece. He said he gonna do that later. But anyway, guys, windshield crack. The windshield is cracked. How much do you think Mercedes want to change a 2019 G-Wagon windshield? Type in the comments and tell me how much you think they want. I don't think nobody gonna get close. It's a lot though. Trust me. It's a lot. How much you think that the dealership want to change the windshield in the 2019 G-Wagon? $5K. TD. Hey, Leon, what you say? You close. Hey, Leon, you real close. You real close. Yeah. You real close. You got to go down just a little bit, though. But you the closest so far. Ain't nobody typed in nothing but you and TD. TD too low. You right there, but you got to go down a little bit, Leon. Hey, Leon, I'm going to tell y'all, since nobody else wanted to participate. But anyway, they want 4,500. Yeah, it's heated. It got all kinds of sensors in it. All that. 4,500. But guess what? Yo, boy, I know people. Y'all know. The same dude that put my windshield in my Benz. He gonna do it. How much you think he gonna do it for? But you know what? I'm gonna tell you, TD was right on it. TD, you was right there on it, man. What my guy gonna do it for? Doc take it. Doc gonna let my guy do it in a couple of weeks. Yeah, 3,300 with original Mercedes glass. Hey, Angela, not no knockoff. The real deal Holyfield glass. Yeah, 3,300 with 32 and some change. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. Yeah, that's with calibration too. I got it right here. 32.93. TDU was right on it, man. That's a hell of a savings from 45. Yep. Acoustic glass, rain light sensor, fully heated, thorough coating, active cruise control, everything in the window. The glass itself, guys, is $2,700. Hey, New York, what up? $2,700. He only charged him $100 to put it in, remove and install. This is my guy. Recalibration $249. Yeah, so with tax out the door, $32.93. Yeah, ain't that something? That's a heck of a savings, boy. He happy. 45. Woo. 32 still a lot for a windshield, but all these windshields got all this extra stuff in them, man. But that's crazy. So yeah, he say he gonna get it done in a couple of weeks. Then I'll take it back to the dealership to get the front differential and the rear differential fluid change. So that's like 500. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yep, ain't that something? I don't know, Leon. And he didn't hit no pebble, no rock or nothing. It just cracked. But I talked to my technician and he said he got the new chassis, so it might flex and done it, you know. But he getting original Mercedes Benz windshield. Ain't get no knockoff. So yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's good though. So save him some money. I told him he need to give me the dip. No, I was just messing with him though. I was just playing with him. I told you, you need to give me the dip. No, guys, I was just messing with him. That's my dog. So yeah, but yeah. I know y'all saw the little short I put on Facebook and Instagram when I was at the Chevy dealership. They dropped off 2 Equinoxes and all the monsters was going out motor cars of Chicago. And like I said, I got to see them first. You never know what you're gonna see, man. Every time I see something cool, I'm gonna make a little reel on it, or short or something, let y'all see it. That Audi was so loud, man. He started it up, man, and busted everybody's eardrums, man. But yeah, he was on his way after he left the Chevy dealership. He's on his way to we just got the 2 little cheap cars, you know. Yeah. So yeah. But he was on his way to motor cars, man. Them boys have got an inventory that's crazy, man. I gotta get up there and film one day too. One day. Been so busy, man, you know. But I had to take the car out today, man. It was a beautiful day. It was sunny. Wasn't too bad. It was about 50 something. So it took me a nice little drive, man. Got me an iced coffee while I was there. They just posted some stuff I saw on Instagram earlier, 8 o'clock, it was a whole bunch of cars up there, but I just, I ain't even know nothing about it, but I just took me a little drive today, man. Cause you know I can't let the car sit too long, man. Old girl she gotta get out and stretch her legs, man. So she got a chance to stretch them today, and and got a little playtime on the way back. You know what I'm saying? It's good to get that in too. But yeah, I had a good day, man. I was back home by probably about 2:30. Then I watched my girls get they butts whooped by UCLA, but that's all right, man. They slayed the dragon, so I ain't even mad at them, man. But it's okay. Can't win them all. When it's your turn, it's your turn. When it's your time, it's your time. It was UCLA's time. They played good, but it's all good. Yeah, been watching that today, and what else going on? Still a lot of stuff coming up, guys. This month, finished everything. Finished start cracking this month. So this is April. So a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff gonna start. Car season really starts kicking. Y'all know the first car show of the year is the Tuna Galleria / World of Wheels, or World of Wheels / Tuna Galleria. But in April, everything really start kicking in. Start kicking in, man. So I got a lot of stuff on the calendar from April, then May. So I'm gonna be moving around. So it's all good. I'll get some stuff when I get it. You know what I'm saying? But the little video I shot today, I'll probably put it on. I'll make a short out of it probably for Wednesday. So, but it's already up on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook already. So, yep, just to let you know. I know y'all probably say, "Damn, we got a little extra on Friday." But that was unexpected, man. And you know what? I shot that at the end of, after the transport driver took the 2 Equinoxes off, and then he was putting the bins back on, So yeah, I say let me shoot a little short real quick. So that's what I did. Always creating that you content creator, so you always gotta create some content. So I said, let me do this real quick. So I went on and did it, man. It's pretty cool though. The guy was real cool. So, but that Audi was nasty, and the HRE wheels on it too. That's what even made it most special. That was a nice. All 4 of the cars, were nice. That AMG GT, the 2017 Z06, the Stingray. I mean the C7, C8, the C7 Z06, the C8, then the C8 Z06, and then the Audi. So it was like 4 cars. It was 6 cars on there all together, and 2 of them got the 2 Equinoxes got dropped off at the Chevy dealership. Excuse me. Yeah. So it's all good, man. Just a little content here and there. So I think I put 127 miles on a girl today, round trip, and I left at time I leave 9. I think I got back home about 2:30ish, cause I stopped and got me some chips and stuff. I seen some chips that I had never seen before, so I grabbed them and ate them. They was pretty good. So just to try out something new, always try out something new, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. But like I said, I hope everybody had a great Easter Sunday. So, so, so yeah. And it turned out to be a nice day. It wasn't raining. It was real sunny today. Supposed to get some more rain tomorrow, man. This rain is crazy. This rain is crazy, man. But it's not Mother Nature. Like I said, you can't do nothing. You can't mess with Mother Nature, guys. That's all I'm gonna tell you. But my grass looking pretty good. I haven't even I raked it once. I'm gonna probably rake it again. And then I gotta put some fertilizer down, but I gotta do it before it rains though. They say do it at least 2 or 3 days before it rains. You know, so I think I'm gonna this week sometime I'm gonna rake it back up again, and then I'm gonna put my fertilizer down. But they say don't do it the day before it rains, at least a couple of days before it rains, so the rain can, marinate it, mix it up, or whatever. But it's okay. It'll get done. My grass is usually pretty anyway, though. So, but yeah. New York came in here real quick and dipped right back out. Oh, man. But I hope, like I say, man, I hope everybody had a great day today. Like I said, I don't want to be bothered today. So that's why I didn't go. I got up early enough to go too, but then again, I said, you know what? I want to drive my car a little bit and enjoy the weather. So that's what I did. I enjoyed old girl today for a little while. It wasn't even that long, but it's all good. It's all good. That's what we do, man. Gonna be a long week. It's gonna be, I don't even know. Let me check the weather for you guys. Let's see. What is it gonna be like? It's 50 degrees outside right now. That ain't too bad. 15% chance of rain. They say it might rain tonight after midnight. 60% chance. So it's probably gonna rain tonight. Tomorrow, 51, sunny. 6% chance of rain. Tuesday, 40, sunny, no rain. Wednesday, 66, no rain. Thursday, 71. Oh, Thursday gonna be 71. Then Friday gonna be 54 with 52% chance of rain. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see how it go. But that's tentative. But they say it might rain after, it says, it might rain after midnight. So we'll see. I always try to let y'all know what the weather gonna be like, but Thursday gonna be a nice day. Oh man, Thursday gonna be a nice day. That's gonna be cool though. But it been all right. I mean, it ain't really nothing, nothing to write home about. 71 day and then 45 the next day. But shoot, I don't know. This weather is bipolar, and it ain't nothing we can do about it, for real. It's Mother Nature. What we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I don't know. Man, we just gotta live with it, man. Make the best of it. I've been watching college basketball. I've been watching ladies and the men's. Yeah, the men's final is tomorrow. Tomorrow night. That's gonna be a good one. But we'll see who's gonna come out on top. But like I said, that windshield thing, man, that got me. When he seen that, he was like, "What?" Yeah. Okay. But you know me, I know people, so I got him faded. So that's a heck of a savings, though. He was happy with that, and it, like I said, and it's a factory, and it's a factory Mercedes window too. So, like I said, whenever I can help, I always help out if people need something done, you know. So, I'm gonna change something else on old girl, but I ain't gonna tell you till I do it. Ain't nothing major, nothing mechanical. It's just, how should I put it? Uh, Cause she ran like a dream today. I ain't gonna lie. It's an upgrade. Something that I've been talking about doing, but I'm gonna go on and do it. So my technician, my mechanic, Mercedes said, I talked to him because he the one work on Doc's 3 Benzes. So um, he told me he'd do it for me. So I gotta take it in. I got a little small oil leak, a little small one. It ain't a major that he needs to address. So what I'm gonna do when I take it in for that, I'll just have him do this little upgrade for me while he got it in there, like we always do. Last year, I don't ever for him no more, man. What I tell y'all, I always tell y'all, that God put people in your life for a reason and a season, and he was in my life for a season, and he's no longer in my life. So that's the answer to that question. So, that's the past. The past is the past. Moving forward, never backward. I always tell everybody, why you think the windshield is bigger than the rear view mirror? I mean, the windshield is bigger than the rear glass. Always going forward, never backward, never sideways. So, yep, that was one of the seasonal things. So that season been over. So I don't even revisit that at all. So, yep. Yep. So that's what that's about. Oh, no problem. Brand 44. Not a problem, brother. No, ain't no ain't no skin off my nose. I ain't lost no sleep, no money, no nothing. So, hey, that's what it is. So, no problem. But yeah, just been just chilling, waiting on everything to kick in and talking to you guys every Sunday. You know, keeping everything in the forefront. So that's all. So I got some stuff. Like I said, I got. Let me see what what I got in the queue coming up. If y'all don't know, Mr. 75 show is scheduled for August 28th. He's put up the flyer, but he didn't give out more information. That's coming up later on in the summer. This is a thing that I want to go to. It's in Elkhart, Indiana. I've never been to this place. It's called Ben's Tech. They're having an open house and Eurocar cruise May 9th. I am definitely going to that. I'm definitely going to that. I got to check that out. Then we got May 3rd, which is next month. Al's Auto Show, but he flipping the script. I remember y'all go back in some videos I shot a video there. It's pretty decent. He having a old school versus new school. That's gonna be fun. I'm definitely going to that. Top 5 old schools and top 5 new schools. I'm going to that. Let's see what else we got going on. The Hard Rock Casino is having their show on July 30th, 31st, and August 1st. That's gonna be pretty good. It was good last year, but I didn't go. That's the new casino in Gary. There's a lot of stuff coming. There's a lot of stuff going on. The GT House Boys having their season opener May 16th from 1 to 5 in Woodville. I got something else going on that day. May 2nd is Mustang, ain't it? What you mean, Joe? Yeah, as most people do. And some of them have a rain date too. It's something else going on the 16th that I'm going to. Monster Night, what's that, Joe? May 2nd. But the one at Elkhart, I'm definitely going to. Definitely got to go to that one. I've never been. I heard of that place, but I've never been there. So I'm definitely going to check that one out. That's going to be a good one. Monster truck. What you mean, Monster, Joe? Monster truck. I don't know. I ain't heard nothing about no monster trucks. Oh, the West Loop Car Show is Sunday, April 26th, 11 to 2 in the West Loop. That's going to be a good show. Now, that's going to be a great show. Me and Sean went last year. You know, me and Sean be hanging out, man. That's my ride or die right there. He can take his old school or his new school. It don't matter which one he take, because both of them nice. So that's coming up too. I don't know, Joe. I have no idea, man. I ain't even heard nothing about that. I might have to look into that. But a lot of stuff. Then I heard next Saturday, back in Barrington, they having some kind of little Porsche event. I think I'm gonna just slide through for the heck of it. Crash the party. I think I'm gonna crash the party. All they stuff start early, like 8. I got up at 7 this morning, and I think I left out the house probably about 9:30ish. It takes about 50 minutes to get from my house to Barrington. So yeah, but I just, like I said, I heard something was going on, but it didn't bother me. I just wanted to take me a little drive, man. You know, Just get in the fast lane, put the cruise on 70 and just lay back, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Had a little heat on. You know, it wasn't that warm, but you know, had the music in the background, GPS on. You know, hey, just lay back, man. You know, I had to get away from some folks on the way down there, man. It burns me up when you running 75 miles an hour, and the person behind you, you can read their license plate. That's too close, man. Cause if you have to stop, it's over with. They running right. They gonna tear your car up. So as soon as I found some daylight, old girl had to stretch her legs and get away from this pickup truck that was behind me. He was too close, and man, every time the traffic was moving real good, but it slowed down, man. You know, he had to go in the median in the shoulder. Nah, you know, ain't supposed to be that close. So when I found a little daylight, man, I had to let old girl run up in them numbers real quick and get away. I'm not like that. I get away from people that's all on my behind like that, man. Because when you rolling that fast, man, if you have to slam on brakes, it's over. They are in your back seat. So, yeah. So, once I found a little daylight, I went on and ran up in the numbers on them and didn't see them no more. I had to get away. I don't like that. That burns me up. Because I ain't going to never be on nobody's behind like that on the E-way traveling at them kind of speeds. I ain't never did that. I always, a car length and a half. That's it. That's good enough. But some people, man, then they cut you off with no signal and all of that, man. It's crazy. I was in the fast lane, Steve. I was in the fast lane. But you ain't got to get that close, bro. I don't care who you are. Give me a car and a half. Because if you got to hit the brakes, you definitely ain't going to hit me. But if you close enough, I can read you right on my butt. And we running. If I had to hit the brakes, man, it's over with. We had the traffic stop, and the dude had to go on the shoulder, man. Yeah, he was that close, dummy. But like I said, when I found a little daylight, I had to, and get on out of there, man, because I don't like that. I don't like that, man. But some people just drive like that, man. I know. But it's okay. Y'all see, everybody think cause old girl old, she ain't no punk. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm looking for my thing in the mail any day now. I ain't missing that, Joe. Yeah, 9 to 3. That's you said monster. That's why I know what you were talking about, Joe. Hey, Joe, your comment said monster. I'm looking at it now. It said monster. That's when you said monster, then I know what you was talking about. I haven't missed that show since the inception, man. There you go, Monster Car Show at the community park. Yeah, that's on the 3rd of May, I think. May 2nd. I don't know. They'll send me a thing in the mail because I've been going every so I don't even think they changed the categories or nothing, man. So I'm in a bad category. But I don't give a darn about no trophy, no way. I don't care. Even though I got first place in my class and I got second place in my class. Oh yeah, you gotta go to that, Joe. That's a great show, man. But you gotta get there early, man, cause them folks will be there when the sun come up. me and Sean went last year. I always take somebody with me when I go. I always take somebody when I go. I took Sean with me one time. I took AB and that thing with me one time. I'm always taking somebody, blessing somebody, man. So they'll be sending me something. I should be getting it in the mail probably this week. I think it's $10 or $20. I gotta remind Sean about it too. Maybe he might bring the Camaro this year, cause he brought the last two times he brought the Golf. I think. Oh my goodness, great! Would you look at who this is in my life? Hey girl, what is up with you? How have you been? What? We got Traveling with Toy in the building. Hey girl, what's happening? How you doing? It's one of my old friends, man. Yep, yep, yep. What a fine self. And she gorgeous. That's my girl right there. What's up, girlie? Oh, I've been blessed. Blessed, and beyond blessed. So you missed everything, girl. You missed my birthday. You missed everything. Yep. 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 Ain't been doing nothing, just surviving one day at a time, girl. Just thank you. Thank you. And thank you. I've been just maintaining, getting my rest, and waiting for car show season to kick in so I can find them gems, like I've been doing for the last 8 years. But yeah, I ain't been doing nothing, just chilling. Yep, that's all. How you been doing, girl? Sure, nobody even heard from you. I guess New York. I don't know. New York was in there early. He might not be here now. If you guys don't know, man, Traveling with Toy, that's my girl. She's a long time supporter of my channel. Yeah, from way back, from almost the inception. Yep. So, oh, okay, that's cool. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to take a step away and take some time for yourself, for real, for real. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. Believe it or not, the winter months is the time when I decompress from all the running around and filming and this, that, and other from the summer. And I still do my live every Sunday just to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? But that's really my decompression time. Because I only got to do a video once a week. And in the peak of the season, it's 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But I ain't been doing nothing, man. Just chilling. I've been, I take care of all my doctors. They take their cars. I got 3 or 4 doctors that I've been working for 10 plus years, 11 plus, some of them longer than that. So whenever they cars time for service, I'm the one to take them to the. Sometime I film it, sometime I don't. And just like I said, I took his to the biz. I didn't film nothing. I could have, but I didn't. It's just an oil change, just an A service. So, but yeah, just chilling. But still got to stay connected to you guys, man. Got to stay. Got to stay relevant. So, do what you got to do, as they say. So, but when the season kick in for real, then I'm gonna be really dropping them every Wednesday, every Friday, sometime Monday. Sometime y'all get an extra. I usually do Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if I get an extra something special, it'll be Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But usually in the summer, it's Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. But Tori, I'm glad you're doing good, girl. But like I said, sometimes it's good to take some time out for yourself and decompress a little bit. But like I said, only thing I filmed today was a little short, man, just to let y'all know that I do that every once in a while, cause y'all know I can't let my car sit like that. Oh, okay, all right. Hey, stay blessed, girl. Glad you stopped by. But yeah, I got a lot of things going on, cause y'all know I'm old. So when you get older, man, you gotta stay busy. So yeah. For you guys that don't know, I turned 70 last November. So I'm 70 years old. So I gotta stay busy, man. Got to have something to do. Cause a lot of people, man, when they get up in age, man, and they retire, they slow down and they ain't doing nothing, and then everything start falling apart. So you got to stay busy. So I'm blessed that I got my own business. I do cars when I want to do them. If I don't want to do them, I don't. So it's just, like I said, my doctors keep me busy. I got 4 of them. So, so I'm blessed all the way around, man. You know, Still making a little extra money here and there. Pocket money, pocket change. Guys, I put $50 in old girl today. Lefty, what's up? I put $50 in old girl today. And I haven't put no gas in her since the night I left the tuna galleria. I put $20 in there. Yep. So it was, gas prices. I just paid what I pay. I paid $4.70. What I pay for premium today? $4.79, I do believe. Premium today. 93. So I filled it up to the neck. Not to the neck, but guys, I told y'all you're not supposed to top off your tank because they have something to do with the EVAP system. Wherever it stops, just pull it out, hang it up. Unless it's 10 cents away from an even dollar. But if it's low, don't mess with it. Uh, Walked in a hallway and felt like a sharp pain in the center. A dog pain. Nope, I never had that, man. But I'm talking, when I say doctor, I have several different kind of doctors. I have a gastro doctor, take care of his BMW. I have a dentist, I take care of his fleet, which is 8 cars. Then I have a GP, general practitioner. He got 3 cars. I take care of those. So when I say doctor, they have different genres. So yeah. I don't know, man. That could be anything, man. I ain't never felt nothing like that. I went straight to the I went straight to the emergency room. I done went straight to the emergency room and sat down and happened to me. Hey, I gotta run some tests, man. This just happened. But like I say, guys, I am super blessed not to be on any medication at all. Except only medication I had eye drops from my eyes. And that's it. I don't even take aspirin, guys. I take vitamins and that's it. One of days. But I'm crazy blessed, man. I know people that got to take blood pressure medicine, this, that, and other, that, and other. Man, guys, I am so truly, truly, truly blessed. As of right now, me knock on this wood, y'all can hear it. My table that my stand is on is wood. Knock on wood, man. Man. Yep, IS, what up? I ain't on no medication, man. Whew, blessed. So far, so good, man. One day at a time. I see my little buddy IS in here. Mr. Handyman Extraordinaire. Yeah. That young man do a lot of stuff, man. He detail cars, he landscapes, he puts up fences. He do a lot of stuff. Well, that's good to be multitasker, multifaceted. So you can do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. I told you that had happened to me. I'd went straight to the ER, bro. Straight there. Do not pass go. I'd have been shoot. And that's not something that's supposed to be happening, my brother. You need to go to see your doctor and tell him what happened and have him run some tests and find out what's going on. Cause that can be that could turn into something, crazy. But like I say, man, I don't know. Like I said, I'm relatively great health, can move around real good, can see good, with my glasses. I wear contacts every once in a while too, guys. Sometimes I don't wear them every day. I wear my glasses every day. Sometimes when I feel like it, give my eyes a break out, put my contacts in. But yeah, so and actually I gotta go see my eye specialist on the 20 at the end of this month. They're gonna dilate my eyes and make sure everything's still cool, So and it's time for me to get some new glasses. So yeah, but I gotta get that done too. So yep. So that gotta do what you gotta do. But oh man, start of a new week today, guys. On an Easter Sunday. So did y'all check out CJ video when the people came to pick their vehicles up? The YN was lit, man. Young brother wanted the lamb chops, man. He was geeked. I was just watching the video. Geek. But I would be too if I won something like that, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wouldn't keep it. That's you know. They had to cash me out. Of course, I can't win because I'm too close to them. But if I would win something like that, I had to cash that out. Yeah, I had to cash that out. I'm just keeping it 100. That would go straight to the dealership. And you got the title too. No payment. No, it ain't. That's a no-brainer. Yeah, that would definitely. I'd definitely be at Bentley Go. I'd definitely be at Downers Grove with that bad boy in a minute. Cash me out. Yep, and that would go right in the bank. I mean, I ain't gonna even hold you on that one. Unfortunately, though, I can't win it. I can't even enter because I'm too close to him, and that would look real crazy. But it's all good. Congratulations to everybody that has won. you know, a vehicle from CJ and the ones to come. So, but good for y'all. But, mm-mm. And even if I want something like that from somebody, from another one, it's a whole lot of other, sweepstakes companies, people giving away Lambos and all that. I still take it to the dealership. Be gone. That's a that's an investment in yourself. Now, if I want a C7 Corvette, I'd keep that, but I want one of them anyway. But anything else, nah, nah, it would have to go. But you know how that is. You never know what's gonna happen to you. So I don't even worry about that stuff because I can't win no way. So it don't even matter. Man, like I said, it's a lot of stuff. My calendar's getting full, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Especially for April. It's a lot of stuff going on. And then, like I always told you guys, sometimes it's 2 or 3 car events on the same day. And y'all always know I go to the closest one. If I got one half hour away, 20 minutes away, then I got another one 40 or 50 minutes away, I'm going to the one closest. That's just me. I mean, I drive. I've been to some hour away, 100 miles away. You know, don't bother me. But if there's 2 or 3 on the same day, whichever one is the closest, that's the one I'm going to go to. And also, if y'all don't know, Playboy Jeezy just dropped the date for Show and Go 9 too. I don't even know if I took a screenshot of it or not. He just dropped it a little while ago. Let me see, did I take a screenshot of it? Nope, I didn't. But it's coming. I didn't take a screenshot of it, but he just dropped the date. Then he said more information coming later. I can't remember what the date was. But y'all know the Monster Show be good every year. I'll probably get something in the mail tomorrow. I always pre-register anyway. Because you pre-register, you get a shirt and a dash plaque and all. It's only $20. And then if you pre-register, you guaranteed to park on the pavement. I don't like parking my car in the grass anywhere. So that's another reason I always pre-register. It's $5 cheaper and you guaranteed a spot, on the asphalt. And I always try to get there early anyway. Because when me and Sean go, I think they started letting the show start at I think 10 to 3, 9 to 3. It's always a short, it's not a bad show, as far as length of time goes. And y'all remember last year I get 87 out of 100 for a driver. Yeah, old girl scored 80. Oh, it's a judge, so she scored 87 out of 100, and I would have got 90 out of 100 if my driver's side floor mat had been in good standing. But y'all know I got brand new ones in there now, and I got them covered up, so my feet ain't gonna never touch them. So when I get to a show, I just take the floor mat that's covering it out of there, and it'd be brand new. So maybe I might get 90 this year. But I ain't care, man. Like I said, my car I don't even consider it a show car. It's just a clean clean 33-year-old car. That's all. That's all original. But when you go to judge shows, they knock off points for everything. And like I said, my car is a driver. It's not a show car. I never said it was. I never, never professed it to be. It's just a clean example of a unmolested car. That's all. You don't see them in that kind of condition too often, especially old as my car is. You know, so she's in all original form, man. And like I said, July the 7th of this year, I will have had that car. That's the 20th year anniversary of me owning old girl. It's a long time to have a car, and the way you see it is the way I bought it. I tell everybody that I bought the car just like that. I just added my little touches to the car. But basically, the body was the same, you know, the the drivetrain, everything. I just had to get the engine rebuilt. That's why I got the car for little or nothing, because the engine was bad in it. But everything else is just like you see it. I just added changed a few cosmetic things, and that's it. Interior was just like it is, immaculate. The paint, immaculate, you know. So, you know. But and like I said, it's a driver. I drive it though. It don't sit too long, and I don't never trailer it nowhere. Wherever I'm gonna go with it, I'm driving. Yep. So hey, that's what it is. It'd be nice to have a trailer, but that takes all the joy out of it. Kenneth Hudson, what's happening, man? That that just take all the joy out of it, man. When you gotta put your car on a trailer and take it off the trailer and all that other stuff, yeah, and all that other stuff. Yep. So it just, yeah, I ain't I ain't down with that. I like driving my car. I enjoy driving my car. All my cars, I enjoy driving all of them, all three of them. But the thing about it with that car is just, man, I'm in my own private world when I'm in that car, man. Like I said, when I jump on the E-way, I jump in the fast lane, put it on cruise, and just lay back. Had the music playing in the background, little something, and just going where I'm going. You know, that's just the way. That's just what I like. And the day was a good day, man. Because usually I have to move out the fast lane maybe once or twice, but it wasn't really that much traffic today when I was rolling out to the western suburbs. I had to cruise on 5 miles over the speed limit and went on about my business, man. I ain't take the cruise off for a long time. But then you always got that one knucklehead that be flying, driving 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. So you got to move out the way and let them go, and then creep back over and, whatever. So that's what I do, man. When I see them coming in the rear view, I just shoot, move over, let them go, and then get on, get behind them. I just like laying back cruising, man. All that other stuff, man. That ain't me. So, like I said, I play a little bit sometimes. Like I said earlier, I played a little bit today with a Hellcat Charger and a C8 Corvette. We did a little playing, a little bit. Nothing major though. But when they got to acting real, then I just backed off and let them go ahead on, you know. I just, how, I don't know. I had to let them see that old girl ain't no punk, and then after that, then I just let them go ahead on about their business, do what they was gonna do. They was doing some crazy stuff. So when they start doing that, man, that ain't me. So yeah, I had a little time. I played a little bit, 15 miles or so. That's a little bit of something, but it's cool. And it's good to get up in them numbers sometime and you know blow out all the the tar and all all that stuff. Open up a little bit, you know. But yeah, yeah. But it's all good though. Got that out the way. Old girl was swirling. No, I ain't gonna swear nobody out the road, but I ain't gonna let no car out there in America embarrass me though. Can't it ain't never happened yet, and it ain't gonna happen. I'll mess with you, and then I'll let you go. That's all. That's all. I ain't lying, guys. When the CA ran up on my behind, I just took off real quick. And he was behind me for a minute too, cause it wasn't nowhere for him to go. And then to make matters worse, he never signaled when he switched lanes. I switched lanes about 4 or 5 times, but every time I switched, I had my signal on. And some people, like I said, some people don't use them, but that's their business. I always use mine all the time, 24/7, 365 when I'm driving. Whatever, city, highway, country, it don't matter. Cause I was raised like that. And people will cut you off on the express on the E-way with no signal, man. Just come on, man. If it's too close, don't try it. I would never cut nobody off, man. I ain't never did it in my life, and I plan on never doing it because that's just ridiculous. That's uncalled for, and I see it all the time. Yep, but like I said, I had to do a little playing today, which was fine. I had fun, but Marty Mar say it do or CJ say it do get crazy. But when it get crazy, then I just that's why I draw the line right there. All that extracurricular activity, man. Nah. But it's all good. It's all good. Just having fun, living life, man. You know. But yeah. See what I gotta do tomorrow. I got some stuff to do tomorrow. I got a lot of, stuff around the house, around my crib that I've been doing. Like I said, I put the fence up. Me and IS put the fence up. Finished the fence, the gates actually. The gates last Sunday. And then I got some painting to do. But it got to be hotter for me to paint. It ain't warm enough for me to paint it. It got to be at least 75, close to 80. Because if I paint, then it ain't going to dry right. Then it's going to be looking stupid. So I ain't messing with that right now. Then my back gutter on my garage, I got to replace that. But that's easy. Let's go to Menards and buy me a length of gutter and take the old gutter down, replace the wood. That's easy. Replace the wood behind it, and then put the gutter back up. That's simple. I got somebody gonna help me do that anyway. So put a new street light in the back. I told y'all about that. So did that. Just little stuff, guys. Ain't nothing major. When you own a house, you always gotta do something. Then I'm waiting on my grass to start growing. Like I said, I'm gonna rake it again, and then I'm going to fertilize it. Matter of fact, that reminds me, I got to put the grass out for in the morning because tomorrow's garbage. So I got 2 bags of stuff underneath my porch that I'm going to put out for tonight for tomorrow so they can grab it. Some grass clippings when I raked it, almost a whole bag. So, yeah, I'm going to make sure I get those out of here for in the morning. I'm glad I was talking about it and I remember. Get that out in the front tomorrow to get picked up. Yeah, I gotta go to the hardware store and get me some more bags, some more grass bags. I always keep. They come in like 5. I always try to keep some, but yep. So gotta do that. Hmm. What else? Just a little, like I say, man. Just a little stuff around the crib, man. That's all. That's all. Just doing doing what you do, maintaining, fixing stuff. But that light, like I remember I told y'all, that light in the back was a necessity because you can't see nothing back there. I still got a call about the street light that's like right, not right directly in back of my house, but right. It's been out for shoot over a year. And that time I call, I don't know what the hell I can do is have somebody come out there one of them baskets and go up there and change the damn thing. It's dark in the mug back there. But as long as it ain't dark behind my house, I can see when I'm going out there, when I'm coming in the garage or whatever. And now can't nobody walk through my yard no more. So that's a good thing too. So, little stuff, man. You gotta do what you do, you know, when you can do it. So just gotta keep moving. Oh man, trying to rest for a second. But got a lot of stuff coming up, man. I wish I could run back in the Mister Goddammit, but he move around, so when he comes to Chicago, I don't ever know he coming. CJ won't let him drive nothing though. He did let him pull the track off up though, with the one with the spinners on it. He did let him do that though. 67, 68, 69 Camaro. They all right. But I take a Firebird over that the same year over the Camaros because the Firebirds are rarer. See Camaros all day long. You don't see 67, 68, 69 Firebirds. My favorite is the 68, 69 Firebird. Yeah. And the 69 Trans Am. Like I say, you see a 1,001 Camaros that year. You don't see that many Firebirds that year. And they look the same. Oh, yeah. I had to get a bulb, guys. You know what? As I had to get a bulb like a week later. I was mad as hell. Yeah, the bulb went out. And I say, oh, they give you a bulb when you get the light, right? And then all of a sudden, it wouldn't come on. So luckily, it's the newer light. So I went back up there, and the same guy that sold me the light said, hey, man, the light went out already. He said, what? I said, man, I guess they didn't make it for that light to last that long. But the new one, bulb's supposed to last, they say, at least a year. I got the warranty and everything, put it up. So if it don't, I'm going to give me a new bulb. But all I had to do is put another bulb in it. Yeah, it's pretty bright. Pretty bright. But I had to, man, because it's so dark behind my garage, behind my house. You can hold your hand up like this and can't see it. That's how dark it is. It's pitch black back there. And like I said, the street light is like behind my neighbor's house, my next door neighbor. It was a pretty bright street light. It still wouldn't light up my driveway because my neighbor's fence will block the light, but it's still brighter back there than it is now. I might even call tomorrow because it's been over a year since that street light went out. And I keep calling the city, telling them to put it in, but the one I got worked good, but it was time to change it because I can't get no bulbs. I had the old, what do you call it? What's them bulbs? What people put in? I put my own. I put the first one up. because it was so dark back there. Um, so I finally couldn't get no bulbs. I was buying bulbs on halogen bulbs. That's what's in there. The LEDs in there now. The old, yeah, it was halogens in it. The old bulbs. Now they dusted dawn, so it was that, I don't know what you call that, but anyway, the ones that now are LED. It's bright. It ain't bright, but it's bright. It do what it do. It does. It's bright enough to handle what it need to handle. And then as soon as it get light outside, it go out. And I think I paid $79 for it. I told you I ain't going back to. I said, you funny. Yeah, it's dark back there. You know, if somebody wanted to lay and wait, they could do it because you can't see them. But now, yeah, I got a camera back there anyway. But I mean, the camera still work. I mean, but it's it's good back there. I ain't complaining. And like I said, the it's a dusted dawn light, but it's got the LED bulb in it. It only cost me like $79. That wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. I got that old. I got I got the old contraption up out of there, and that thing probably been up there 20 years. It's been up there a long time. Yep. So it was time. Everything happened for a reason. Like I said, I couldn't get the bulbs. Got the wrong bulbs, so I ordered some bulbs, and they were the wrong ones. Mercury vapor. That's what they were. The old mercury vapor lights. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Them things outdated like a mug. So now it's LED, but it's a dusk to dawn fixture. But I had the mercury vapor, like the street light, old street lights in there. But everything changed. So now still a dusk to dawn fixture. It's the new like 2020, 2025. Yeah. The men next, they did put it up. The guys, they building a house behind my house, and like I told you, my crazy butt went up there, think I'm an electrician, and tried to put it in. So I asked them, "Hey, y'all want to make $100 real quick?" There were two electricians. They actually building a brand new house right behind my house. The vacant lot was vacant for a long time. I tried to buy it, but they wouldn't sell it to me. But anyway, so they put it up in about 15 minutes. Put it up quick. Didn't take them that long. I gave each one of them $50. Easiest $100 I done spent. Best $100 I done spent. Cause you call an electrician out, it's probably gonna be $250, $300 just for them to put the light up. And they put it up in 15 minutes. Yep. Well, it's cool. I had to get up though. I had to do it, man. It wasn't no negotiating, man. Cause I don't like it being so dark in back of my house that I can't see if anybody's back there. And I know I told y'all probably 3-4 months ago, the police chased some people they ran through my yard because I'm the only one on the whole block that don't have a gate up. There's one up now, 6 foot too. So you got to be a running, jumping so and so to get over that bad boy. So yeah, so it's up now, so I ain't worried about it. And I lock it at night. So I keep it open. It's a big gate and a small gate. I go through when I want to go back to the garage or something. The small gate opens, and then the big one stays closed. Then at night I lock them, lock the small gate. So can't run through that. Can't run through my yard no more. Like I said, everything happened for a reason, man. I ain't know nothing about that damn light, man. I just went up there was trying something, man. So, but I got it done. They was real cool. So, got that done, and got some other stuff done. Like I said, I got to redo the gutter on the back of the garage, but that's easy. I got somebody gonna help me anyway, so I do a lot of stuff. Most of the stuff I do by myself. I know how to do. My dad taught me how to fix a few things. when he was alive. So toilets and just different little stuff. How to put some locks up. Hang some shades. All that old. That lightweight stuff. I can do that. I know how to do it, but it's all good. So some people don't even know how to do none of that, man. So you know. And and like working on cars, I do a little bit, but I got a mechanic to do it now, so I don't even change brake pads no more. I know how to do it, but I just don't do it. Now, when you got somebody that you trust to do it for you, you ain't gonna do it. I change them in old girl because changing the plugs in old girl is real simple. It ain't hard at all. I mean, anybody can do it. But the newer Benzes got all like some of them got two plugs for cylinder, and some of these scat packs and all that got all. Man, I ain't got time for all that. But the basic stuff, yeah. But like I said, I got a mechanic to take care of all the cars, so I don't have to worry about it. So it is what it is. We do what we do. What we can do, we what I can do, and I'm comfortable with. But you know what? All you gotta do if you ain't comfortable, just look up the encyclopedia YouTube or the encyclopedia Google, and it'll tell you everything you need to know how to do. I'm telling you, I done did fix so many things, man. Just looking it up. All you gotta do is say Google, how do you do this? Google, how do you do that? Google, what's the best way to do this? What's the best? And it'll tell you step by step how to do it. That's why I don't know why uh, people don't use it. I mean, some mechanics still use it. Believe it or not. Trust and believe that. My technician said when people come in there with, some of the guys they work on older Benzes. Some dealerships won't even mess with them after a certain year. They won't because they too old because they don't have the scan tool and this, that, and the other. But I'm blessed that my mechanic, he youngish. He ain't young, but he always take care. When I need something done on my car, I always, he always rises to the occasion and takes care of me. But a lot of dealerships don't want to work on nothing older than 2000. I'm telling you, try it. But I got two dealerships, Orland Park and then Napleton, that they'll work on my car. They work on a lot because it's quite a few older Benzes still out there. He had a 2003 E-Class in there the other day. Boy, that sucker was so clean. The headlights wasn't even yellow, man. It had like 80,000 miles on it. And you could tell it was garage kept. It was very clean. It was really clean, you know. And then it was so funny. He said, man, this thing almost clean as yours. I said, Bill Cabins, what's up? But that car was I think it was an '03 E-Class. I call it the Bubble Eye. That boy was clean, man. I'm telling you guys, it was stupid clean. We was walking around it because, I still can go back there. But anyway, it was really clean. He said he ain't seen one. I hadn't seen one that clean myself. And I only had 80,000 miles on it. So you get them in there every once in a while. But when mine was in there, he said, man, I had to leave that thing up on the rack, man, up in the air, because everybody was coming back and looking at it. But, yeah, see, I had to, get some stuff done, which everything is cool now. He made sure that everything is righteous. So, and then I'm blessed. So, to have a technician on the inside. So, like I said, I got one more little cosmetic thing I'm gonna do. Once I do it, then I'll tell y'all show y'all what it is. But I ain't gonna tell you what it is, but he gonna do it. But I got a little small leak, like I said earlier in the lab, that I gotta get addressed. So that's how we do it. We bring it in for one thing, and Mercedes only know about that, and then he take care of the other stuff on the low. So that's how we did it the last time. I got all that work done. you know, and he gave me a price, and so I paid him with a little tip. So that's how we do it. Take it in for one thing, and then it, you know, we'll take care of the rest on the low, which is cool. That's how you do it. If you can't do it like that, but yeah, that's cool. That's how I do it. So, and I let him keep the car. So, you know, he keep it a week. I don't need it. So that way he can get everything done, you know, and Mercedes get their money, and then he get his money. He get some of that money anyway from, you know, a percentage, you know, but then the rest of the stuff that he do for me, I just pay him, you know, so it's cool. Like I said, he bad man. Been messing with him. It's only him and another guy ever had their hands on the car. Oh, Tony worked on my car. What's another mechanic there? He OG too. He been there for a long time. He worked on my car a couple of times too. But basically, Jeremy the only one work on it. So, and then was another technician named Olay. He tragically passed away a couple of years ago. He was at Orland Park. He the only one at Orland Park that worked on my car. So. That's cool. You don't let everybody get under the hood of your car, man. Just like whenever I take the rental, the Volkswagen, the same guy that did the initial work on it is the one I asked for. So I always call first to see is he available. And then that's just where I am, man. You can do that when you like go to Mercedes and, you know, BMW and Porsche and all of them. You can request, and you probably do it at any dealership, but I know the high-end dealerships, you can definitely do it. Because whenever Doc need his car, you know, serviced, I always text Jeremy or call him or just go up to the dealership and say, hey, man, what's your schedule looking like, you know, for this, and this. And they tell me, you know, bring it, you know, schedule an appointment for, you know, such and such a day on such and such a time. And then I just schedule it. I go talk to him directly and then schedule the appointment so he know that the vehicle is coming. So, you know. So, yep. That's how you do it. But I think you can probably do that at any dealership. Because I don't like no whole bunch of people working on my cars, man. Because everybody's craftsmanship ain't the same. I'm just keeping it 100. So that's just me. So, like I do a lot of stuff. I change plugs. I've changed the thermostat in my car. I changed the air conditioner condenser and the radiator. I did it myself. You know, I know how to do some stuff. I got some tools, but I'm just saying the major stuff I don't mess with. You know, either Tom at One Stop do it or Jeremy excuse me, at Mercedes does it. So then I ain't got to worry about it. So if something go wrong, then I know who to point the finger at, you know. So, and I trust them guys anyway. So, you know, so that's how I've been rolling forever, man. I stay loyal to people that, you know, that take care of me, like my tent guy, my body man, my interior guy, my technicians. So, you know, my window guy, window and trim guy, because he's saving Doc a lot of money, man. He's saving him a lot of money. So, yep. So I always go back to the same people, man. My alarm guy, and all these people, I've been knowing them since they were teenagers, man. My tent guy, I've been knowing him. My alarm guy, since he was 17. My body man, since he was 17. I know been knowing John at Carla Restyler since he was 17. And they all in their 50s now. So they've been at their craft for a long time. So, yeah. Been knowing all of them. Three of my 5 people, I've been knowing them since they were teenagers. So that's crazy. That's a long relationship, man. And I done sent many people that way. You know, and then in turn they done send people my way. You know how that go. One hand wash the other one. You know. It's like my tent guy. I've been James and tented probably 15 cars for me over the years. Plus, he did some stuff for Doc on one of his Lambos. He tinted his Porsche. He did a lot of stuff. So, you know, I'm always gonna network him. So while I was at the Mercedes-Benz dealership, I had my G&G merch on, you know, for promoting my business. So this guy walks up to me in the dealership. He worked there. He say, "Hey, man, that all you do is detail. You don't tint, do you?" I said, "No, but I know somebody that tent." So I gave him James's number and contact information. So he said they had one of their clients wanted their windows tinted. So I called him and told him and said, "Hey, man, dude from Napleton Mercedes is gonna be calling you. Uh, he might want some work. Got some work for you." He said, "Thanks, man. Appreciate you." I said, "Man, come on, man. It's called networking, man. You know, because when I get my windows tinted, he don't charge me the same price that he charge everybody else. When I get uh, alarms and stuff on my cars, Nate don't charge me what he charge everybody. It's probably $150, $200 less because we got a relationship. I done sent him who knows how many people over the years. You know, real recognize real, man. So, you know, like I always say, what I always say on here, guys, it's about partnerships and relationships. So there you go. It's like the remote start that's on the Renault 2.0. I don't have an extra, you know, little thing. It's all in the regular key. The thing costs a pretty penny, and he knocked a bunch off. I ain't gonna quote numbers, but he knocked a bunch off for me. So I appreciate that. But I always tell everybody if you need alarm system or radio installed or speakers installed or custom box made, go see Nate at Mobile Specialties. Simple as that. The dude is good at what he do. He's been doing it since he was 17. Nate's probably 50 now. You know, so he's been doing it for a minute. And like I said, the alarm that's on Old Girl, been on there 07. Never had a problem with it to this day. It's been on there since 2007. It's a Prestige. Anybody know about the Prestige alarms? I ain't gonna upgrade it, man, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if something was to happen to it, I would probably upgrade it, you know, to something else. But I ain't never had a problem with it. I had to replace a couple of remotes, though, you know, and he actually gave them to me. But other than that, I ain't had no problem with it working. Got a remote start on the Benz. That trips everybody. Yeah, I got a remote start on the Uber. That trips everybody out. Got alarm, you know, everything. Alarm, remote start. Come on, man. So, but I'm just saying. You know, I got the receipt. I think it bought the car in 06. I think the alarm went on in 07. This is, what, 26? It's a long time. 20 years. 20 years and I ain't had no problem with that alarm. Never. That's what you call a good product and good workmanship on the installer. Because a lot of people, man, and when you do a Benz, it's a whole different animal than a domestic car. Even the older ones, like the older ones, you can do them up to, I think, 99. Like, you know, what I got. But then after that, it's all plug and play because it's not carbon, it's fiber optic. I got a Prestige. It's an old alarm, but it's been on my car since 07. And you know, Mercedes has that, what they call the vacuum system. And a lot of American cars have actually copied that. So when you lock the trunk, like I say, when I put the key in and lock the trunk, it locks all the doors. Yep. I seen a lot of American cars starting to do that. Yep. And then when you open, I can go to the trunk and put the key in and unlock the whole car. The trunk, all four doors. Mm-hmm. It's a vacuum locking system. That's hard to do, man. But he did it. He did a bunch of cars, man. He know what he doing. And guys, the Volkswagens in 2012, it's no key buried because some of the earlier Volkswagens you had to get a whole key and bury it underneath the dash to make the alarm work. He told me you know the technology came so far as the year of my car, you don't have to bury a key, which is cool because everybody need to have two keys, you know. But yep, there's a lot of stuff going on, man. But like I said, he the only one I would attempt to put some sounds, which I never have. I ain't gonna never have no sounds. That don't, you know, or alarm system. So they got one now, man. You can start your car from Brazil. Yep, you can be in Brazil and start your car over here. That's a lot of money. I don't need all that, but they do make one. That's crazy. But I ain't getting that. I don't need. If mine ever went out, I'd probably upgrade it. But you know everything in your phone now, so that ain't me, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't need all that extra, all that extra stuff. Just give me a nice remote start, you know, alarm, and I'm good. Like the Volkswagen, same key, everything, plug and play, easy, you know. So, yep, the one that's on my truck is a Prestige too. But I don't even know what the one on the on the rental 2.0 my Volkswagen is, but it works good, man. And I got it done last summer. Well, no, it was actually well, shoot. I had that car. I would have that car a year on the 22nd of this month. That's crazy. Yep. So I got it done pretty quick. I still got to do the video, guys. I ain't forgot. I mention this every Sunday. I'm going to sit down this week and do the tally and give y'all, you know, a walk around of the car and how much, and I'm going to show you the paperwork, how much I spent for the car and how much I spent on the car. You know, all the work that I had done to it. I'm going to have an itemized list. I got some receipts too. So I got the car for a song. But, you know, I had to get all the maintenance done. As y'all probably remember that story. But it wasn't that bad. So, and a lot of it, Tom did at one stop. And then most of it he did. Because the Volkswagen prices was just outrageous. You know, they was on crack, man. Some of them prices they was giving me for what they was doing. And then the I take it back for the transmission flush because it got a machine, you know, whatever, because it's a sealed system. So other than that, you know, One Stop took care of everything else. Did me right, man. But I'm gonna shout out to Tom and them at One Stop Muffler and Breaking East Chicago. Um, if you in the Chicagoland area need any mechanical work done, just normal, you know, tune-ups, rack and pinions, you know, blower motors, you know, front end work, custom exhaust, go holler at my people, man. One Stop Muffler and Break, 601 West Chicago Avenue, East Chicago, Indiana, on the corner of Chicago Avenue and Todd Avenue. Telephone number, area code 219-398-6767. Tell them Catfish told you to come and you get the Catfish discount. I don't know what it is, but they'll knock a little bit off because I told you to come in there. But good people, man. I send out everybody that I know, man. You got some stuff. Take it to them. Let them see what they can do with it first. They'll tell you what they can and can't do. See, that's an honest shop, man. They don't do everything, but they do almost everything. So, certain things they don't do. They don't do alignments. They don't do diagnostics. They don't do air conditioning. I know those three things for a fact, but everything else they do. Brakes, alternators, CV joints, tie rod ends, control arms, oil changes, basically, plugs, wires, all that stuff. They basically do all the good stuff, you know. So, but like I said, when they did the radiator and the condenser, they had the whole bumper off the car, man. I should have videoed it, but I didn't. Like I said, sometimes everything ain't for YouTube, but it would have been interesting because the car looked like it was in a major accident, man. And they had it done in like 3.5 hours. Yeah. And so, like I said in the early video, I knew the radiator was leaking when I bought the car. It leaked sometimes it wouldn't. So I knew somewhere down the line I was going to have to get it changed. But when we got in there, the condenser was marginal. So you know what I did? Y'all know me. So I'm going to change that mud too. So I had already bought the radiator. So we sourced the a condenser out close. So they did both of them at the same time. And like I always say, some stuff you do in pairs, man. So there's some I ain't got to worry about staying cool. I ain't got to worry about antifreeze leaking out or nothing. I'm good. And like I say, man, I don't understand. Some things you do in pairs, like lower control arms, brakes, shocks, hub bearings. You do them in pairs. You don't do one side now, then when the other one go. Man, you do them things in pairs, man. That's crazy. I'm gonna tell you a true story. When we did the inspection when Tom did the inspection on the Volkswagen before the Jetta before I bought it, he told me everything. I still have the back of a box that he wrote everything on. Y'all will see it in the video, but yeah. And it's so funny, guys. When we got the car up in the air, we didn't believe it. They had a 2012. Let's see, the passenger lower control arm was original to the car, and somebody changed one. We just looked at each other. I had never seen that before, because I usually when you do control arms, you do them in pairs. Somebody had changed one control arm, and the other one was still original because they had Volkswagen stamped in it. That's crazy. We changed both of them at the same time. So, yeah. Stabilizer links, all that stuff got changed, man. But that, me and him, when he showed it to me, we just stood under the car, looked at each other like, what? Yeah. But control arms, shocks, brakes, struts, what else? Hub bearings, all them 5 things, you change them in pairs. You don't change one and go back and change the other one later. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But some people do, man. They be cheaping out, man. Come on now, you can't do that. Especially these newer cars, man. When the hub bearings go out, they put your car in limp mode. They shut everything down. Yeah. But I was always taught, like, I'm going to put it like this. It's a exception to every rule. Like, say, if you're going down the highway and you break a shock. I mean, you might break, shocks. Some cars have struts all the way around. Some cars have struts in the front and shocks in the back, like my car. Old girl has struts in the front and shocks in the back. But even if I broke a shot, they coming in pairs anyway, so you might as well just go and change them. You can order just one though, but I wouldn't do that. But I mean, it is an exception. You don't have. I mean, 99.5% of the time, certain parts on your car, when they go out, you always change them in pairs. You don't wait, cause no telling when the other when you got a brand new one and you got a weak one, that weak one ain't gonna last too long. So I'm just keeping that's just one man's opinion. Everybody don't do it like that, but my dad taught me to do that. Certain things on a car, when you change them, you change them, especially if it's two of them, you change them in pairs. So, like I said, that's the way I do it, But everybody do it different. And y'all know me and Tom got such a good working relationship that I might have a car in there for something, and if he sees something that needs to be changed, he don't even have to call me. He just going to do it. Paige, what up? He's just going to automatically do it. We got that kind of relationship, man. You got to do it. If it's vital, then you just going and, I told him, if you see something, just do it. Just fix it. I'd rather you fix it and you already got the car there, go knock it on out. Don't be messing with it. Just fix it. But a lot of people aren't in that in that space to be able to do that. But I am, because I've been like that my whole life. And when I put my car in the shop, I don't bug you. Call me when it's done. Some people call in the shop every day, every other day. Like when the Benz was in this last time, I told him just keep it. Do what you gotta do. Kept it a week. Got everything done. So, it was car season was out anyway when he got it. It was at the end of last year, car season. I had to miss the Pullman show because my water pump was leaking and I didn't want a chance overheating that thing. So, but I'll make it this year, God willing. That's a great show. Joe, Big Joe turned me on to it. He went. I could have chanced it, but I wasn't gonna take a chance, man. Take a chance of the antifreeze leaking out, then nah. Then you burn the motors up, fry heads. No, I'm not doing that. It ain't that serious. That one thing, if my car broke, it's gonna sit till I fix it. I don't be messing around, driving faulty cars, man. That just ain't me. I just wait till I got more than one car, so that's fine. A lot of people don't have that, but when it's something mechanical, that's I just put it in the shop, get it fixed. The labor rates at dealerships high, man, especially German ones. American cars, they probably 180. German cars, like Volkswagen, Audi, Mercedes, shoot, they labor rate close to $300 an hour, to something. 240, 230. That's crazy, man. Just 1 hour, man. You gonna pay 250. Some dealerships charge you a fee just to diagnose the problem, and then they'll put that toward the bill. So used to you could just get it diagnosed and take it somewhere else, but now you still got to pay $100 $180 for that. So if you're gonna do all that, you might as well just let them go on and diagnose it, fix it, and get it done there. They gonna, that's crazy. They're like, I think the average price what other car and you compare to Beauty? What you mean? Beauty is the name of my Infinity truck. All my cars got names. My Benz is Old Girl. My Infinity truck is Beauty. And my Volkswagen is the rental 2.0. Because my Mitsubishi that I sold last April was the rental, the original rental. So the Volkswagen replaced it. So that's the rental 2.0. My truck, that's an Infinity 2002 Infinity QX4. Her name is Beauty. I already got the name for. I told y'all I got the name for my C7 when I get it. I already got the name. It's a female name, but I ain't gonna tell you what it is until I get the car. But I already been had the name. But Beauty in great shape. I gotta get the transmission looked at because all of a sudden it won't go in reverse. I don't know if it's a linkage or what. Something stupid, but I gotta get that addressed probably this week coming up. That thing run like a top 219,000 miles on it. So everything worked, no lights on the dash. Shoot, I can't. Y'all seen it from time to time on my Instagram. Clean. For 2002, it's in great shape. Got a little rust on the rocker panel, but the frame ain't rusty, so it don't matter. But I had that truck since 2013. I keep all my vehicles, guys. I had that truck since 2013. Second owner. All my used cars that I ever bought are one owner cars. Beauty was the one owner car. Old Girl was the one owner car. The rental 2.0 was the one owner car. The Mitsubishi, bought that from one of my detailing clients. That was a one owner car. I only get one owner cars, guys. I don't be liking 2, 3. I mean, 2 is probably tops for me. Me being the third. But other than that, I ain't gonna. Nah. I try to get all one owner. 2 owner is the max for me, but I've never owned a 2 owner car. All the cars I've ever owned, all the used cars that I ever owned, even when I buy them at dealership, I do the Carfax and want to be second owner. So that's just me. I mean, maybe it's a superstition or whatever, but I try to keep it like that. Especially when you buy from a private owner. 9 times out of 10, the car they gonna be the original owner. Especially them old schools, because a lot of people, like y'all notice all the cars that Mr. 75 buys, mostly of them are one owner cars. Probably 80% of them. Yep. That's just what I like, man. You like what you like, whatever. But Beauty been a good truck. I had a couple of recalls done when I first got it. Addressed some things that, but just like the Jetta, I had a couple of recalls that was on the books. I got them done. Didn't cost me a dime. So, hey, one of them was pretty important because there's a rear suspension issue, and they had a recall on it. So I got it done for free. So, I just keep everything in front of you, man. That's what I do as far as car maintenance goes. Because all the cars I've ever owned, man, I had a problem with one car in my life. I got sold a lemon. Yeah, my Easter was good, Angela. Just took a drive an old girl. Y'all, I posted on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And I'll probably put it make it short for YouTube for Wednesday, probably. So y'all will get another surprise. But, I only had one bad experience with a car in my life. This dude sold me a Buick Century back in the day. And my daddy always told me, when you get a new car, first thing you do, change the oil. What did I do that for? That motor started. He had put some 50 weight oil in it. And I changed the oil. And it started knocking it like a mug. I bought it from a private owner. Dude gave me all my money back but $500. And I couldn't complain because he could have said F you. You know that. You bought it as is, like that. I mean, that motor was knocking. I'm like, dang. Yep. So that's the only bad experience I had with buying a used car. But dude was an upstanding guy, because he could have told me go F myself. Y'all know that. But he gave me all my money back, but 500, which I couldn't. I was ecstatic. But that's the only hiccup that I had. All the cars that I've ever bought been one on the cars, and I had them for a long time. Well, my Trans Am, I bought that brand new, and I had that one 20 something years before I sold it. But all the rest of my, cars, I bought. But yeah, shoot. I wish, I tell you this all the time, I wish I still had my TA, man. Man, I wish I still had that car. I will still have it now. 1978, I bought that car. I had to look at I kept the bill of sale when I sold it. I kept all the owner's manual and everything. I ain't give it to the person. Yeah, they have, man. For real. I ain't gonna lie. They have I ever replaced the transmission in my car? Yeah, I had a Bonneville, 88 Bonneville. I replaced a transmission one in my whole life. I've never replaced more than one transmission, just that car. And I ain't put no motors in no cars or nothing. That's a pretty good track record. Because only the three biggest things on your car is the engine, your transmission, and your rear end. If you never have to replace none of them, the rest of the stuff is simple. Simple. But I think I've done one transmission in my whole driving career. No motors. That's it. You got an old. Oh yeah, I know you showed me the pictures. That's an old. What's that, a 60, 59 or 60 or something? Yeah, man, that's a project, man. You got to work on it. Engine and trans. Yeah, I remember you told me you bought it without an engine and trans. That's different. That's a project. That's different. Man, you can resto mod that thing 66. I will resto mod that bad boy. I put me a Coyote motor in that. Seriously, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you on that one. If I bought something like that, I will put a Coyote motor, a Ford Coyote motor and trans in that thing. Keep it all Ford. Yep. And then the rear end, you can adapt that. That's what I would do if it was mine. You show me the picture. That's a nice body style too. I could do that. I don't know what kind of rear end is in it, but you can adapt the rear end, because you know what? A lot of Chevys got 4 9 inches in them. That's just a popular rear end that goes with, when you put them supercharged motors and stuff. A lot of them find you the motor. Oh, you gotta do, go Google it, look it up. Check out LKQ. Look up LKQ Auto Parts. They in Chicago. They sell some of the best parts in the world. They ship all over. I'd get the engine and the trans. It's automatic. There's automatic in there. That's what I would. That if I had somebody say, hey, Catfish, here's a 66 Thunderbird, I bet my wheels would be turning. Yep. My wheels would be turning. I said, shit, I would put a Coyote motor in it. AC the whole nine. Might spend 7,000, 8,000, but car like that, you gotta do it right. I'm just saying, man. Like I said, that's just me. That's what I would do. Just like when I got ready to sell my Mitsubishi. Oh yeah, that's the motor that's in a Mustang. Same thing like me. I'm a man of integrity. When I got ready to sell my Mitsubishi, I had time to put a brand new oil pan because it had a little leak. I was gonna do it anyway. But since I sold it to a female, I didn't have to do that. She'd never known. I even told her. I'm getting a new oil pan installed because I don't want to hear nothing. So it didn't even cost me that much, guys. That's the whole thing. People sell cars and know stuff wrong with them. I would never be able to live with myself. You know what I'm saying? Doing that. Nah, that's just not me, man. It didn't even cost me that much. But I'm blessed that I know people to do that kind of work. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't do that to nobody, man. That's just me. And that car had 119,000 when I sold it to her, and it's a year later. She's still driving it, ain't had no problems with it. So what can I tell you? Oh, that's just me. You know, if I know something wrong, I wouldn't sell it. And I blessed her with the car. I gave her the car for the same price that I bought it 10 years before. I bought it from one of my clients, one of my detailing clients, an older gentleman, and I sold it to her. And the year before, I had redid the whole AC system. New condenser, new radiator, new, what is that? The other thing for the AC. Everything brand new. Because I can't ride without no air. So, you know, she got a good one. She keep on driving. All she got to do is change the oil. That's it. I put brand new brakes on it. All that. No, that's just me. If I know something is wrong, I wouldn't just, pawn that off on nobody. Especially anybody. But a young lady that I know bought it it's her first car. She like 21. So, and everybody know how I keep my cars. So there you go. I ain't make no money on it. Blessed her. But it's cool. Hey, like what I always say on here, to get a blessing, you first got to be a blessing. And I'm always getting blessings because I bless people when I can, if I can, and when I can. So there you go. With that being said, guys, let me get up out of here, man. It's time for me to go. These 2 hours go past like that. And like I said, always before I get off here, salute to my veterans because freedom ain't free. We got to beef squash if you can. If you can't, I ain't mad at you. But always be nice to everybody, even though they ain't nice to you, because at the end, he going to understand, and that's the only person that you got to worry about. Oh, thanks, Angela. Happy Easter to you, too. You don't have to worry about nobody else. As long as you worry about what he think, your life going to be a whole lot easier, because I don't give a damn what nobody think about me, because they talked about Jesus Christ. So, you think they ain't going to talk about you? So, like I said, all I worry about is what he think. Yeah, man, but like I said, Wednesday, if you haven't already, go to Facebook and IS, and you'll see the little short that I dropped today for my little Easter drive. My little Easter drive, about 3.5 hours. Good night, and it's also on TikTok at Catfish 273, Catfish Corner, at Catfish 273 on Instagram, and it's on my on TikTok. Catfish 273 on TikTok, and Master Detailers on Instagram if you want to see it. It's also on Facebook too. So this is a little drive I took about 3.5 hours. That's all. Just to get out the house. But it will be on YouTube. Probably I'm gonna drop it Wednesday. It's just a short. But anyway, with that being said, man, I'm finna get up out of here, man. I will see you guys next Sunday. Same cat time, same cat channel. Just like that, this video is over. See you guys next Sunday. Peace.